Hello, my friends. Welcome. We are live and I could not be more excited. So, hello to everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Allison Murphy. And I just want to thank you and say I am so grateful for you being here and joining us. We have a couple new friends on our page. So, hello, welcome, and thank you for being here. If you are seeing this right now, chances are you are seeing it on the replay. And so if you are, do me a favor and tell me that in the comments. Tell me that you're seeing it on the replay. Please comment #replay so that I can come back and say, hey, and thank you for being here. Also, tell me what you're doing on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. It's gorgeous outside. This is like the only day of the week that has been really nice. And so I hope you guys are enjoying it in whatever you're doing. But tell me in the comments what you are up to today. If you are live with me, please make sure you comment live. Let me know you're here because I am going to be giving away some prizes for my friends who are joining live. And so I need to know you're here. My Facebook doesn't always tell me everybody that I have in here with me. So just make sure when you pop on, make sure you are saying that you are here, say hello, tell me what you're up to so that I know I can enter you into the drawing to win. So let's get started because I'm going to try to keep this as short as I can. But, and if you see me looking over here, I'm sorry, it's because I have a lot of notes written down. I wanted to make sure that I stay on track. So let's get started. So today's topic, you guys, is really near and dear to my heart because without knowing how to determine what your actual skin type is, then you won't have the ability to be armed with the right tools that you need in your tool belt to really achieve the look that you want for your skin, right? And that's really what it's all about. What do you want your skin to do? And I know, it's different for everybody. My skin goals are not going to be the same as your skin goals, and that's okay. But it is really important to make sure you know how to determine what your skin type is so that you have the tools you need to then get and meet your skin goals. Get to and meet your skin goals, okay? So tell me in the comments, what do you think your skin type is? Okay, so that's really important for me to know. Comment for me down below. Tell me, what do you think? Do you have combination skin? Do you have oily skin? Do you have aging skin? Maybe you have a little bit of both. Maybe you have dry skin and aging skin or more mature skin. So tell me in the comments, what do you think your skin type is right now? The best time to figure out your skin type is about 30 minutes to 1 hour after you have already washed your face. Okay, so 30 minutes to 1 hour. You may be thinking already that you know exactly what your skin type is, and I hope that you do. I hope that that's something that you've already been able to identify. But if you're not sure, wash your face, wait for 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then you're really going to be able to see what type of skin you have. And I'm going to tell you how. So again, remember, if you're here, let me know because I will enter you into the drawing to win our free goodies. So say hello. Okay, so I came on today with a fresh, clean face. I have nothing on my face. I washed it about 30 minutes ago, 30 minutes to an hour ago, just so I could really demonstrate for you how I know what my skin type is and the things that I see on my skin, okay? So how do we do that? How do we identify it? There are a number of ways that we can tell what type of skin we have. So after you wash your face, after you wait about 30 minutes, here are some things that you want to look for, okay? If you have skin which appears to be very smooth, doesn't have any discoloration or very few discoloration marks around your face, and is not oily or dry, you have a normal skin type, okay? That is a normal skin type, and kudos to you. I'm super, super happy and excited for you if that's the case. So again, if you don't see much discoloration, if it appears to be very smooth on its own, and you're not oily and you're not dry, you have a normal skin type, okay? If you are someone who has skin which has an oily appearance, enlarged pores, and is prone to blackheads and breakouts, and you just look greasy, you have more of an oily skin type. That's me. That's me. We have two zones in our face, okay? On our face, I should say. We have our T-zone and we have our U-zone, okay? So there are two zones on our face, our T-zone and our U-zone. Now, I can tell that I have an oily skin type because I washed my face, like I said, a little while ago, and even after washing my face, you can tell I'm shiny, right? I'm shiny here, I'm shiny here. That's my T-zone, okay? If you draw your finger from your forehead down to the tip of your nose, that's part of it, and then cross the T. That's the other part of it, okay? So there's your T-zone. I get very shiny in my T-zone. Now, my U-zone, right around here, I have kind of normal skin in my U-zone. I don't get dry patches over here. It's pretty normal for the most part. So I have kind of two different skin types, which we're gonna get to in a second. But if you are someone who has an oily appearance, you have enlarged pores, I have very, very large pores. I'm gonna do something that makes me very uncomfortable, but I'm doing it for the benefit of you guys understanding what I'm talking about, because this is really important to me. So as I get super close to the camera, and I'm sorry, you can see all of the pores that I have open, right? These are all my open and enlarged pores. It's something I've had forever and ever, and I'm okay with that. But it helps me to determine that I have an oilier skin type because my pores are much more open. If you are someone who has skin which has areas that are dry and oily, you have large pores, and you're prone to blackheads, that's going to be more of a combination skin, okay? So I kind of fall into this area as well. And so again, I get oily and greasy, like in very specific places on my face, but then on other parts of my face, I don't really, right? But I'm still prone to blackheads in those other places. And I still have enlarged pores in those other places. So I also could consider that I have combination skin as well, okay? So remember that U-zone that I talked about. Think about, how are you in your U-zone? Are you more dry? Are you more oily? Are you more normal here? What is going on for you in your U-zone? That's going to help you to determine also if you're just more of an oily skin type or if you have combination skin, okay? If you have skin which is flaky, dry, and may have dry red patches, and then also sometimes feels really tight, that's a dry skin type. All right, and that's kind of easy to determine because I think that it kind of gives itself away, right? If you have skin that's feeling tight and you have dry patches, you have more of a dry skin type. Now, a lot of times people confuse dry skin with dehydrated skin, and that's something to look out for too, because dehydrated skin is not a skin type. That's a skin condition. That means your skin is in need of water, hydration, okay? That can be treated and that will go away if you have dehydrated skin, right? You can give your skin all the goodness and hydration that it needs and it will stop being dehydrated, just like your body. But dry skin is it's a skin type. So that's something that you need to continue treating over and over and over again, okay? So let me know in the comments, give me an aha in the comments if you have figured out yet what your skin type actually is, okay? Give me an aha. Finally, the last one that I wanted to talk to you guys about is skin which can sometimes appear red and itchy, and you may have blotchy patches around your face. and is prone to allergic reactions to some skincare products, okay? So I have a lot of customers who say to me when I say, what's your skin type? And they say, I'm very sensitive. So when they're saying sensitive, a lot of times I have to ask more questions because a lot of people think sensitive skin means you break out. That's not really what that means. Sensitive skin means that when you use a particular type of skincare, you get blotchy, right? You get blotchy, you might get redness, you might have different types of reactions to your skincare products. That's what sensitive skin means. That's a sensitivity to whatever product you might be using, okay? And then, of course, there's aging skin and more mature skin as well. But again, that's kind of, that can go hand in hand with any of these other skin types. For example, I have oily to combination skin, as well as maturing skin, right? We're all getting there. I mean, we have wrinkles, right? That's what happens. So, it's super important to determine what you think your skin type is first before you can actually treat it, okay? So the next thing I want to know, because now, okay, we've figured it out, right? We know, okay, yeah, I've got oily to combination skin. What do we do about it? Okay? Tell me in the comments, do you have currently a very solid skincare regimen or routine that you are like faithful with? Tell me in the comments if you do have that, because that's really going to help me. And tell me in the comments if you don't, because that's okay too, right? That's why we're here. So tell me whether or not you have a really solid routine that you stick to, and that you are faithful to. Because the first thing you have to do in order to treat your skin type is to stick to, first of all, let me back up, is to really create and formulate a really solid skincare routine that fits your lifestyle, right? You don't want anything too complicated if you know you're not going to be able to have the time to do it. So if you are someone who's super busy and has literally 2 minutes in the morning and at night to do your skincare routine, then you want to stick to something a little bit more simple. And that's okay, because once your skin gets on a regimen, and it's a lot like us, right? Once your skin has a type of routine and structure to follow, you're going to see it behave differently. You're going to see it appear differently, okay? And so that is the first number one most beneficial thing that you can do, is to figure out what your skincare routine should be based on your skin type. And of course, if you have any questions about that, I'm happy to do a one-on-one consult, whatever it is you need, okay? The next thing, which is just as important, use the right products. If you have a skin type, for example, mine, that is oily to combination, and I'm using products that are for dry, sensitive skin, it's not going to help my skin at all, right? I actually might start seeing something in my skin, and it might actually start behaving in a way that I don't want it to behave, right? So being able to really format and create your skincare routine around the skin type you have is the most beneficial thing you can do. So I'm going to show you guys some things, and normally I have like products that I hold up in front of you, but I'm going to use our catalog because I think that helps to put everything together in a much more understandable way, and it looks nicer. It's easier to follow. So if you have maturing skin, like we all do, right? Maturing skin that is sensitive as well. So remember that sensitive skin is when you get like kind of blotchy patches. It might feel red and itchy depending on the type of skincare product that you use. So if you fall into that category, and then you're also thinking, but these, wrinkles between my eyebrows and my what the heck lines, my forehead lines, like all of these things that we're trying to correct, right? One of the best products that you can use is an anti-aging line, okay? So anti-aging lines are great because they are jam-packed with things like hyaluronic acid, which is phenomenal for our skin, especially if we're looking to kind of brighten our skin and fight those fine lines and wrinkles and the sensitivity. Okay, so an anti-aging line is going to be great. Now, this anti-aging line is all, except for the moisturizer, this is all oil-based, all organic oils, which the oils that are within this particular line are so unbelievably amazing for your skin. It's going to help it hydrate. It's going to help it repair. And it's really going to help it glow. This is one of my favorite lines that we have. I use this anti-aging cleansing oil every single night before I go to bed. It takes off makeup too, which is just a bonus, okay? So if you are in the market and you have a more mature skin type, drier skin type, and sensitive skin type, this is gonna be for you, okay? These are the kind of products that you wanna be looking for. Now, if you are someone who has a drier skin type as well, but maybe you're not really looking to work on any aging yet, right? Maybe you're not looking to fix your what the heck lines like me, okay? You also want to look for something that's really going to give your skin some radiance, and it's going to balance it really well, right? So it's going to bring the evenness back into your skin tone. It's going to make sure that you're not red, and it's really going to give you the benefit of being hydrated because you have dry skin. Now, this is our... Am I on the right page? Yep. This is our Naturally Radiant line, okay? So this is our botanical line. And there's lots of stuff here, guys, but truthfully, like I said, the cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer, those three, this one is called the Flower Power Trio. This is really gonna give you what you want to start seeing results if you have a drier skin type and you're looking for hydration. This is going to be beautiful for you, okay? Botanicals serve a huge purpose in our skin, especially for dryness. And this is really going to feed it's going to feed your skin for what it needs, for that flakiness, for those dry red patches, and for that tightness that people feel when they have dry skin type, okay? So make sure you're looking for something that has a type of botanical ingredient in it. Now, if you are someone like me who has oily to combination skin, it's the worst. Those large pores, right? Those blackheads, those breakouts, those whiteheads, all of those things. You want to try to find something that has tea tree in it, okay? Tea tree is really great at oil controlling. Now, just because you're someone who has oily skin doesn't mean you want the oil to completely stop producing in your skin, right? That's sebum. We don't want that. We want our skin to continue to generate oil, but we want to control it a little bit so that it's not producing too much oil. And so this is a perfect line for that. Now, this is what I use at night. I use the tea tree cleanser, and it has worked wonders for my skin and for my oil production. I have loved using this. I use this in the morning and at night, right after I use my anti-aging cleanser, and I absolutely adore it. So again, if you're looking for something simple, the cleanser, the toner, and the moisturizer are all really nice combination for someone who is looking to get rid of or control that oil production that is happening on their face, and someone who has oily combination skin. This is really going to help with breakouts. It's going to help with those enlarged pores. Believe it or not, I know I showed you guys mine, but these are a lot smaller. These pores are a lot smaller than they used to be. So if you are looking for something to control your oily or combination skin, you want to find something with tea tree in the skincare. And then finally, I saved one of the best for last because this is such a great seller. because it works. The last thing, this is for all skin types. So the last one that I want to show you is really our simple skincare. Okay, this is the one that I kind of, I push everyone toward who's really just not sure, because it's a great place to start. If you don't have a skincare routine right now, if you're still kind of on the fence, like, oh, what's my skin type? I don't know. Like I have a little bit of everything in what I just said, right? So what do? Something like this is going to be a really good start for you, because first of all, it's for all skin types, okay? And secondly, it's got prebiotics in it. Prebiotics, I could spend a whole entire other live talking about, but I'm not going to do it on this one. Prebiotics, here's our simple skincare set. This is our prebiotic facial cleanser. This is our prebiotic toner, and this is our coconut rehab cream, which is the moisturizer that completes the set. Now, prebiotics are phenomenal for your skin because they feed it in such a nourishing way. This is going to be like a multivitamin for your skin, and that's going to help no matter what kind of skin type you have, okay? This is something that if you get in the habit, and with all of these it is, of course, but if you get in the habit of using this morning and night, you will start to see your skin behave in a different way, and it certainly is going to start appearing in a different way. Something that I'm sure you're going to absolutely love. So this is our simple skincare routine, and the reason that I would recommend this wholeheartedly is because it has those prebiotics in it, they're amazing. You cannot beat any products that have prebiotics in them. Again, I could go on and on about that. The only other thing I'm going to say about prebiotics, one of the things that I find fascinating is that over time, as you use prebiotics, your skin, it feeds something in our skin, the good bacteria in our skin. I'm not going to get all nerdy on you, but what ends up happening is when that good bacteria continues to be fed and fed and fed, it helps our skin to naturally start to produce hyaluronic acid. That's insane. So what that means is the more and more you use products that have prebiotics in them, the more and more your skin is going to help itself by naturally generating those things that it needs to look plumper, fuller, more radiant. Okay, so now that we have all of that settled, I am going to talk to you guys a little bit about something that I have coming up. If you got value out of this, please go ahead and put in the comments that you've gotten some value, because that's also really important for me to know, because if you don't comment that you got value, then I'm going to assume that we didn't, and then I'm going to reformat everything I'm doing. So let me know if you got any kind of value out of this. I am going to choose a winner for our giveaway because it was anyone who I had live, so I will be posting that in the group a little bit later. And if you did get value out of this, I am going to be holding a customer course that has so much goodness and value jam-packed in about 5 days. And so there is a video for each day, not this long, I promise you, it's about 10 to 12 minutes. And there are different categories each day. Things like how do you manage your morning skincare routine? How do you manage your nighttime skincare routine? What are the beach trends as far as bathing suits go for this summer? There are recipe ideas, different types of makeup ideas and hair ideas also. So there are different types of things that are jam-packed in this course that I am so excited about. And so I'm going to be giving those dates in the group when this is over, so that you can get on and register if that is something that you are interested in and you think you will get some value out of. So let me know in the comments if you got some value. I also, of course, have a free resource that goes along with this video, finding your true skin type, and then actually what to do about it, what different types of products you can use to achieve the look that you want and achieve those skin goals. If you want the free resource, comment below for me, resource or freebie or whatever it is you want, and I will get that over to you. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I am so grateful for you joining. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next live. Bye.